Right, I'm afraid to say that we've had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, and the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
It's fast and it's furious and it's sprint qualifying, slightly shorter than the Grand Prix format, but time to see who's going to be on pole for our sprint to come.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Down to P17. There's debris on the tyres. This is going to cause reduced grip until they clear.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see.
You need to know.
Don't tell me we're out. Yeah,
That's it for sprint qualifying.
guys, could have gone at any point within all that traffic. Sector 3.
Every time.
That's Santiago.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Good job,
Yes.
Santiago.
Mega job.
Coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow. So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Zandvoort circuit has 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Piastri, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Antonelli, Gasly, Alonso and Sergio Perez, Russell, Ocon, Lance Stroll and Lawson, Hadjar, Colapinto, Nico Hülkenberg and Arvid Lindblad, Albon, Bottas, Bortoletto and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, Ant, I could go on for hours, and I probably will, about the atmosphere here today, the sea of orange, this Dutch Formula One festival, but once you're in the cockpit, once the visor's down, what are the challenges for the drive?
Well, what an incredible circuit. It feels just like a roller coaster. This track has some extreme banking that if you walk the track, you almost feel like you're horizontal. It also has some blind corners, so make sure you're not looking at the nose of your car and that you're looking far ahead. And if you look far enough past the Orange Army, you might even spot the beach.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position.
You check back.
Loud and clear. So
We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
this time brake bites and the thing just doesn't turn. It's unbelievable.
Gap to your teammate behind, 1.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 6th. Time last lap, 1:13.5. Verstappen's behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres, and the time last lap, 1:16.3.
On tires and balance when you can.
Tyres are still good. Car's a bit twitchy on traction, but generally it's good.
Copy, understood.
Boost mode is available now. Okay, watch the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
Take the lead! Nice. Oh my god.
Sorry guys.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
guy blind? What the is wrong with him? What a...
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Mega job, boys. Mega job.
Well done, Oscar. Well done. Checkered flag. Well done, buddy. Really good.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.